This is ABC15 Mornings.
A surge in cyber attacks.
Clearly, one of those motivations is to show the United States that the Russians and their proxy groups are capable of doing these things.
Why hackers could impact everyone.
The rate of new vaccines here in the U.S. continues to drop.
We are still seeing COVID patients that are very, very ill.
New incentives for people who get vaccinated over the next month.
New this morning, city leaders ready to spend $1 million to expand early education.
A Valley man unable to receive his mail.
The landlord said, well, we were initiating 3 to 4 week delivery. Well, this happened 3 or 4 times, they told me that.
The Let Joe Know team taking action to deliver a solution.
Ready to make a wager? The state sets a target date for you to start betting.
They have started 5 of 12. Hooker carving his way to second, moving to 3, and he puts it off the glass.
And you can bet the entire Valley will be glued to the TV tonight. It is time for our Suns to send LeBron and the Lakers on summer vacation.
Wouldn't that be nice, right? We are excited. Beat LA in LA tonight. We sure hope so. Hey, good morning to you. Thank you so much for starting your day with us, your Thursday. Kaylee O'Kelly here in studio. Nick Saletti joining us from the newsroom. I know we're going to be watching that game. It's going to be a late one. So tomorrow we might be, not as bright-eyed, but that's okay. It's worth it.
You need the coffee, the Red Bull, whatever it is. We'll get through it because we want to cheer on our Suns tonight because they can do it and move on to the next round. We'll get to that in just a second, but first, let's bring in meteorologist Jorge Torres as we talk about that most accurate forecast and really the hottest weather we have seen so far in 2021, Jorge.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday we hit 106. Today we're looking at more or less the same, and it's going to be even hotter over the next several days, too. So get out and enjoy this morning if you can. Live look at the superstitions where we have a few clouds and temperatures generally in the 70s there. But currently at Sky Harbor it is 81, Mesa 80 degrees, Glendale and Goodyear there in the West Valley at 74 and 77 degrees respectively. Good morning there. Your hiking forecast this morning looking very nice. So get out there now. 70s at 8. And also 7, and at 9, we're already back in the lower 90s. So we'll talk more about the heat today. We're calling for a high of 106. Hot again, but it'll be even hotter tomorrow. But how does the rest of the weekend look? We'll have that coming up in your most accurate forecast. But first, we're checking morning traffic. Here is Megan Thompson. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning, Jorge, and good morning to all of you at home. Such a toasty forecast. And one alert I want to tell you about that may snarl your morning commute has to do with the I-17 southbound near Yorkshire. This is near the 101. That's where we're starting to see that crash or debris that they're clearing in that area. And this is a look at the maps of that area too, where we did have some issues a little bit earlier, but as you can see from the flows right now, it's looking good. So here's what you need to know. The I-17 southbound, the exit ramp to the 101 is blocked. And then we have the I-17 southbound, the exit ramp to Yorkshire is blocked, but green conditions for the most part in that area. We also have this stalled vehicle on the Loop 101 eastbound near 64th Street. But as we take a look at the rest of those maps on the 17, the 101, just our normal slowing on the I-10 eastbound. I'll let you know those desert drive times coming up in just a little bit.
All right, Megan, thank you. Happening today, a community fundraiser for the family of a fallen Phoenix police officer, Officer Gennaro New, killed in the line of duty Monday night. Phoenix Law Enforcement Association hosting this benefit barbecue. It's going to run from 10 o'clock this morning until 10 tonight at its headquarters. Now, all of the money donated will go to Officer New's family, and you can also give online at pleacharities.org. This morning, Phoenix police are searching for a hit-and-run driver involved in a deadly crash. Officers say a woman was crossing the street near 16th Street and Broadway last night when she was hit by a car. The driver never stopped. Police are now trying to find any witnesses for information to that getaway car.
And new this morning, food delivery services in our state settling a legal dispute with Attorney General Mark Brnovich over what he says was racial discrimination. Uber Eats, Postmates, and DoorDash agreeing to no longer participate in promotions that waive delivery fees for Black-owned businesses in Arizona. Brnovich filing a complaint against the companies in November, saying altering the price of goods or services based on race is illegal, even if they may have had the best of intentions. The companies acknowledge no wrongdoing here and say they will continue doing what they can to support Black-owned businesses. A protest outside a hotel in Scottsdale Wednesday. The Homewood Suites is being used as emergency temporary housing for migrant families that have applied for asylum. That means they're waiting to see a judge or waiting to get their U.S. sponsors. ICE says the hotel stays are meant to be less than 72 hours, but U.S. asylum laws allow people to stay until their cases are processed.
Well, President Joe Biden declaring June a national month of action for vaccinations, announcing a number of new efforts and offers. The vaccination rate here in this country did go from 3 million doses daily in April to about 1 million a day now. So starting today, Kroger is offering those who get vaccinated a chance to win $1 million. 50 others will win a free year of groceries. 4 of the nation's largest child care providers and some YMCAs are offering free child care so parents can get their shots. And there's also offers for free groceries, free flights, even free beer. In Ohio, an Amazon delivery driver, the newest winner of that Vax-A-Million lottery. Listen to this.
Still dreaming. I know I got a lot of bills to pay, so it's the first thing that's going to happen.
12 states have already met President Biden's goal for July 4th, with 70% of their adult population getting at least 1 dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. In Arizona, our vaccination rates continue to slow. Our daily doses are now averaging under 20,000. About 47% of our state has received at least 1 dose. Nearly 6 million doses, though, have been administered.
Suns are on fire right now. The Arizona Cardinals are looking really good ahead of the NFL season as well. And the Super Bowl is coming back to town, and very soon you will be able to place bets on these big events. Let's get out to ABC15's Mark Thompson this morning. Mark, Arizona's Department of Gaming making a big announcement here that's really going to be a game changer, pun intended.
Yeah, absolutely, Nick. Good morning to you. 98 days from this morning, that is the goal, to allow legalized sports betting here in Arizona. And that date is September 9th, a significant date, which I'm sure a lot of NFL fans know, because that is the start of the NFL season. And with all the fantasy football, you know they have an appetite for gaming. But the bill to allow sports gambling here in Arizona, it was signed back in April. Right now, the Department of Gaming is finalizing the rules for how wagers and bets will work. Now, at first, the first draft of those rules, it is expected to be released to the public in less than 2 weeks from now. We spoke with a data analyst for Play USA who does research on gaming, and he says Arizona is slightly different than the other states so far.
What's probably most unique about that is the in-arena implementation. We have some of this in the States. Meadowlands is right in the shadow of MetLife Stadium in New York, and they have a sports book there. There's one adjacent to Wrigley Field that DraftKings runs in Illinois. But to really bring them directly into the venues and really incorporate them into the sports entertainment experience at these venues, that's something a little bit unique. It's certainly catching on in the States, but Arizona's right on the front edge of that trend.
Yeah, and as he mentioned, there will be sports books at both Chase Field and Phoenix Suns Arena and out at TPC in Scottsdale. And Arizona will now be joining 25 other states that have already allowed sports gambling to come to their area. So an exciting time. Maybe it's another outlet for fans and a new way to watch and enjoy the games. Reporting live this morning, Mark Thompson, ABC15 Arizona. Nick, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, yep, big changes coming, Mark. Thank you. Mark your calendars. The Super Bowl is back in the Valley in 2023. State Farm Stadium is going to be home to Super Bowl 57 on February 12th. This will be the 3rd time football's biggest game has been held in Glendale, the 4th time in Arizona, though. This is exciting. Of course, you remember back to 2015. That was an amazing week here in the Valley.
It sure was. Well, the Suns, speaking of amazing weeks and amazing runs, they're back in Los Angeles this morning, ready for Game 6 in this playoff run right now against the Lakers. But a win tonight would take our team to the next round. So who is set to be on the court tonight and who might be sitting out? Here's our Colin Harmon.
Good morning and happy game day. Tonight has the chance to be a special one, with the Suns on the brink of eliminating the defending champs and sending LeBron James packing in the first round for the first time in his career. And as we saw a couple nights ago, the Suns, they've got a ton of confidence right now, and the Lakers just aren't very scary without Anthony Davis. And I don't think they got much of a shot, even at home, if he can't play in Game 6. Here was AD yesterday afternoon on that nagging groin injury.
It's getting better every day, and like I said, the treatment helps. The exercises help. So each day I'm getting better, and hopefully tomorrow I can get cleared.
Now, the Suns did not practice yesterday as they traveled to LA, so we did not get a chance to talk to them. But Chris Paul is listed as probable for Game 6. Now, his leadership is most important right now as the young Suns learn the challenge of a closeout game.
This is the hardest one, especially going on the road. But we just got to keep the same mindset, play our game, and keep having fun.
Whether it's a closeout game or game one, our job is to go out and play with the force and the defense and share the ball and not think about anything else but the next right thing. We respect the Lakers, and we know that they're going to come out with a great effort.
Every next game is the biggest game in my career. So that's fun to be around. That's fun to prepare for. That's fun to get ready for. So we're looking forward to it. We know Game 6 isn't going to be easy. It's going to be tough there in LA, but we're ready. We're ready for it.
All right, it's a later tip tonight, 7:30 at the Staples Center. Obviously, a win would go a long ways in getting CP3 some much-needed rest, especially with that Nuggets-Blazers series feeling like it's going to go 7 games. But hey, first things first, finish off business tonight. Enjoy the game, everybody.
Oh, we will, Colin. Thank you. By the way, the Suns obviously may not be playing here at home, but we still want to see your game day spirit. Rock your best Suns swag, then show us. Email your pictures or your video to share at abc15.com.
Next on ABC 15 Mornings, Facebook is out with a new plan to make it easier for businesses and consumers to talk to each other. Plus, you don't have to spend money to find time to relax. Posted on the bulletin board this morning, easy ideas to kick back and vacation from home. At 6:14 today, lawmakers plan to introduce a new bill to protect people from online travel scams. The measure would require the FTC to update its website with information on how to identify and avoid these scams. Americans lost more than $74 million from travel scams since the beginning of 2020. The FDA is looking at recent tests showing some sunscreens contain a known carcinogen, benzene. A pharmacy looked at 300 different sunscreens and found benzene is in more than a quarter of them. Benzene can be found in cigarette smoke, gasoline, and other chemicals, and has been tied to leukemia. Well, NASA plans to launch 2 missions to Venus by the end of the decade. These will happen between 2028 and 2030. One mission will focus on the atmosphere of Venus and determining if it ever had an ocean. The second will study the planet's surface, comparing it to Earth's surface.
ABC 15 Desert Drive Time, sponsored by Accident Law Group.
Good morning, 6:15 on your Thursday morning, or as Nick Saletti calls it on game day with this orange, Suns Day. As we know, though, tomorrow is Friday. That's the good news, and the Suns are playing tonight. Let me get you a check of your morning drive for this Thursday morning, heading closer and closer into the weekend. We're starting to see just a little bit of trouble, but for the most part, no crashes. A lot of this is hazards or broken down vehicles or debris that I want to alert you about. So this is this breakdown on the I-10 eastbound near the 101. That's where you see that icon there. No slowing in the area on the 101 or the I-10 eastbound. Here are those speeds that you're traveling here in the West Valley as you're approaching the stack. 45 miles per hour as you get closer, 47 miles per hour, and then 19 miles per hour along the Durango curve. We are still keeping tabs on this incident on the I-17 near Yorkshire. We had crews out there who say that they were removing some debris. We could see it is in the clearing stages. They used to have this area all blocked off. So you'll notice those flashing lights off to the right there in that area. We also have this breakdown on the Loop 101 eastbound, a stalled vehicle at 64th Street. Here's a look at some desert drive times. You're in the green on the I-10 eastbound from the 303 to the stack, 23 minutes. The 17 southbound and State Route 51 southbound also in the green. Let's get a check of that most accurate forecast on this very toasty Thursday with many days to come. Meteorologist Jorge Torres is in for Iris.
Yeah, Megan, thank you very much. Toasty indeed. We're still in the 80s across the valley this morning. A few 70s out there, including Scottsdale, Anthem now 76, Cave Creek 74, Wickenburg there in the far northwest valley 73 degrees. But officially at Sky Harbor, temperatures have stayed in the 80s. And unfortunately, obviously, now that the sun's up, those temperatures will climb. 87 degrees at 8, 95 at 10, and we'll already be at 100 degrees at noon. And our expected high just like yesterday, 106. It'll be even hotter, though, tomorrow. But for some of you, we're going to look out with a few isolated showers. In fact, reports of rainbows around Williams earlier this morning. We could see that again in parts of the high country and along the rim, too, along with that chance of a few thunderstorms. Now, the concern is that because it's so dry, a lot of that rain will not reach the ground. That is known as Virga. In its place, gusty conditions and the potential for wildfires because of that lightning without any rain. So we'll have to monitor that very carefully, not just today, but also for tomorrow and even into parts of Saturday. Now, it does appear that a chance of rain in the valley. There was a slight chance tomorrow. Now it's going to be out of here, but some gusty conditions are possible with any of the outflow boundaries that move into the north and northeast valley. Currently, temperatures in the 60s there in Flagstaff, 46 at the Grand Canyon. Kingman now 72. Safford, you're at 72 degrees as well. Show Low, mid-60s, and in the mid-80s already there in Quartzsite, Lake Havasu. Bullhead City now at 82 with a high today of 111. 113 in Lake Havasu, 99 in Kingman, and 89 in Prescott there in Yavapai County. And across the lower deserts today, highs anywhere from 101 in Tucson to 105 in Yuma, 107 in Gila Bend, and 85 there in Show Low. We do have heat warnings, excessive heat warnings today and also tomorrow along the Colorado and also in part to the Grand Canyon. Doesn't include the south and north rims, but does include the canyon itself. So if you'll be perhaps hiking there later today, stay hydrated and try to limit your outdoor activities if you can to the early morning, which is essentially now, also the latter part of the day after about 5 or 6. Now, the latest drought monitor update just came out, and no surprises here, no changes in the weather forecast and the drought monitor. Still, the majority of Arizona under some form of drought, the majority of which in an exceptional drought. Those areas in that darker shade of red, including portions of eastern Maricopa County and much of the high country. Today, highs anywhere from 100 in Anthem to 105 in Deer Valley, 106 in Ahwatukee and Levine. That's above that seasonal average of 101. And the heat is not going away anytime soon. In fact, we expect an even warmer day. Scratch that, a hotter day tomorrow with a high of 107. It's also going to be very breezy over the next several afternoons. A peak wind gust around 20 to 25. So it'll feel like a furnace out there, especially in the afternoon. So fire danger will also be a concern because of the hot, dry, and breezy conditions. So outdoor burning highly discouraged. And then by next week, the breezes die down, but those temperatures not really dropping that much. We'll still be well above 100 for the next 7 days.
Okay, thank you very much, Jorge. Appreciate that. New for you this morning, Facebook. Adding some new tools to help business owners. The social media giant announcing features making it easier for you to communicate with customers, kind of like Instagram, where users can send a direct message to businesses for customer support. Facebook says the goal is to help keep up with online shopping demands. Well, this year's Fortune 500 list was record-breaking for female CEOs. 41 companies run by women making the cut. 2 African-American women are part of that list for the very first time. So these annual rankings of America's largest companies, including 8 based here in the Valley. Grocery chain Sprouts, home builder Taylor Morrison, Carvana in the top 500 for the very first time. And they join other companies like Insight, Magellan Health, and Freeport McMoran. Carvana, by the way, founded in 2012 and is one of the youngest companies to crack the Fortune 500, behind only Amazon and Google.
Yeah, that's awesome news.
Isn't
there
it?
for a local company.
Yes.
Well, it's almost time to play The Feud. Celebrity Family Feud returns this week in ABC 15. Host Steve Harvey will be asking the questions once again. And he tells us he loves athletes and musicians, but comedians are his favorite because you never know what you're going to get. The new season debuts Sunday night at 7 right here on ABC 15 with the families of actors Rob Lowe and Terrence Howard. It's going to be a good one.
Absolutely. Well, if you are looking to make some lasting memories this summer, and quite frankly, who isn't, right? You can stay on a budget. Coming up on your Thursday morning bulletin board, we're sharing some simple ways to go on a super staycation. Then June is National Camping Month. With our heat, it's a great month to pack up and maybe head to the high country. But when you explore the great outdoors, would you rather sleep in a tent or an RV?
Watch ABC15 Arizona on your schedule. Stream the latest news and weather by searching ABC15 on Roku, Fire TV, Android TV, and Apple TV.
It's 6:24. It looks like the hot housing market is cooling off a bit. The Mortgage Bankers Association says for the second week in a row, the number of weekly mortgage applications filed fell to its lowest level since February of last year. The National Association of Realtors says pending home sales also fell more than expected in April. Experts say this could be a sign that home buyers are being priced out of the market due to surging prices and also low inventory.
Well, you need a vacation, no time off though from work. Maybe you're trying to save some money. On our bulletin board this morning, you don't need to travel to have some fun and find time to relax, plus make some great memories. You can spend your weekends making a vacation at home. Here are a few ideas for this. You could host a cooking night. So many of us think of ourselves as foodies. So invite some friends over maybe, try out a few new recipes. You could also play tourist in your own town for the weekend. We certainly live in a great state where people from all over the world come to visit. So pretend you're the tourist and check out some of the museums, the attractions, and historic places across Arizona. You could host your own film fest too. We have friends, right, who think they could be a movie critic. So maybe invite a few people over. And then everyone brings their own critical chosen movie that has flown under the radar. Finally, if you want a real adventure, maybe swap houses or apartments with a friend. Now that's brave for the weekend. The change will feel new, and by the way, it's a staycation that you will not have to spend a dime on. Plan some summertime fun no matter what you do, maybe with these tips from our bulletin board.
626, if you're planning a summer trip, maybe you're thinking about going camping.
I think this would be so much fun. Nearly 2/3 of campers do prefer, though, staying in an RV over a tent. How do you feel about that, Nick?
Well, the RV has a bathroom, right? That works. So
okay, that's true.
That's always a plus, right?
And I love that you're thinking that way. So RV Share is launching a new promotion. It's called Turn in Your Tent.
Okay, so RV Share is just like Airbnb, but it's with RVs. So if you donate your gently used tent, you can actually get a $250 credit to use towards a rental on RVshare.com.
And this promotion is going to run all month long. All you have to do is head to the website to get a prepaid shipping label to mail your tent in.
Next at 6:30, from our gas to our food, hackers are hitting us where it hurts, our wallets.
And over $1 million being infused into early childhood education, opening up thousands of spots for kids in the city of Phoenix. I'll have a live report for you coming up in just a few.